welcome back to Baby We Eatz. Today we are making Rasta pasta with jerk chicken. This jerk chicken is tender and marinated chicken breast tossed in a creamy Alfredo sauce with Jamaican spices. We just gonna jump into this recipe. The first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna bring a pot of water to a boil and we're gonna cook our pasta according to the instructions on the package. The next thing we're going to do, we are going to marinate our chicken. And for our jerk chicken, we have boneless chicken breasts. Our ingredients are jerk seasoning, salt, pepper, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, and olive oil for cooking. So here we're going to add our salt, our paprika, our garlic powder, pepper, and our jerk seasoning to our chicken. I did use a wet jerk seasoning instead of a dry jerk seasoning. It's all the same. It tastes delicious. So here I'm going to marinate my chicken for about 30 minutes. And while my chicken is marinating, I'm going to cook my pasta. And we're just going to rub all these seasonings good. We're going to make sure that we're getting every nook and cranny into our chicken breast. And here I'm just going to add a little olive oil into my chicken breast and seasonings. And here I'm just rubbing everything all over my chicken breast. And I'm going to cover it and I'm going to marinate anywhere from 15 to 30 minutes, depending on the time that you have in the day. So once my chicken breasts are done marinating, in a skillet with olive oil over medium heat, we're going to sear our chicken on both sides for anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes or until your internal temperature reaches about 165 degrees until cooked through and is charred on the outside. Look at that chicken breast. That chicken breast is so delicious. So we're going to take our chicken breast out and we're going to put it to the side. And we're going to move on to making our Rasta pasta. So for our ingredients for our Rasta pasta, I used ziti noodles. That's what I had on hand. I was not going to go out and buy any more noodles. You could use panini pasta, whatever you have. So our Rasta pasta, we have onions, garlic cloves, fresh ginger, red bell pepper, green bell pepper, and yellow bell pepper. We have some thyme, green onions, Parmesan cheese, heavy whipping cream, some jerk seasoning, salt, ground black pepper, and some smoked paprika. Using the same skillet that we cooked our chicken in, we're going to saute our onions. And then next we're going to add in our bell peppers. And you want to saute your onions and bell peppers until they are fragrant. And we're just going to toss this around and saute for about 1 minute. And then we're going to add in our garlic and our ginger. You want to make sure that you add in your green onions also. The next thing we're going to do, we're going to add our heavy whipping cream. I'm going to bring my heavy whipping cream to a simmer. And then I'm going to add in my black pepper, some salt, my paprika, and I'm just going to stir that up. And then we're going to let that simmer for a little bit. And next we're going to add in our jerk seasoning. And now we're going to add in our Parmesan cheese. And we're going to stir until everything is incorporated. We're going to let our mixture simmer for about 3 minutes before we add in our chicken. So here I'm adding in my thyme. I'm just mixing that in. And now I'm going to add in my jerk chicken that I cooked in the beginning. And we're just going to mix that in. And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to add in my cooked pasta. And we're just going to mix everything through and make sure that everything gets coated with our creamy sauce. And we're just going to mix that in, incorporate that really well. And I just added some more peppers in that I had left over. And here is our Rasta pasta with jerk chicken. This was so delicious. You could see the melted cheese in it. You could see the spices and everything. This was so delicious. I have been sick for the last week. I made this before I got sick and we had some leftovers. And let me tell you, it was so delicious. So we are back to posting. Sorry, I'm getting these videos out a little bit late. But like I said, I was under the weather. And once I got under the weather, my whole family was under the weather. So we are back and we are in full force. And today we made some Rasta pasta with jerk chicken. I want to thank you for watching Baby We Eats. And you like this video and you want to see more like this, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.